Hi everyone, so I'm just panning around my room as I talk to you. I haven't did videos in a long time because after the death of my father and still to this day, 4 months on, I'm not feeling very at myself. But anyway, I made a lot of videos before which I don't like, but I've lost passwords and stuff, so can't delete some of them. They were about Ashton Drake's being reborns and stuff, but I was let down big time by a company to do with Ashton Drake, so I just stick with my reborns, and one of my favourite type of reborns is Burnger reborns, because they were my first ever reborns and I had to give them up, but I got new ones. They don't feel the exact same as my first ever new ones. It's all the clothes, but for my new bigger girl that's coming, because Maya's not here no more, there's a lot of changes. Probably you haven't met any of these babies, but I'll just focus there because it's nice and light. But I'm not appearing on camera because I'm just out of bed and stuff. But anyway, yes, my favourite type are Burns or Reborns, and I also like kids because they have nice floppy heads and stuff like that, and heads you have to support, but I don't like too much because I got a reborn lately and its head was just flopping about all over the place. But I mean, it could have been fixed, but she was big and I thought it was okay for a smaller baby, but not so much for her size. She was, well, I let someone feel her and lift her, and they said that she felt like his 2-year-old daughter. So anyway, I got rid of Maya for the simple reason I was promised a new baby. I was promised a full-bodied reborn by an artist, but the artist decided to keep this reborn and basically give me a lot of crap that I didn't need. So that's the joy of reborns. You get let down a lot, don't you? But I'm doing better. Well, I'm doing okay, but I'm trying. And this came from my daddy's house. I bought it from him, from my mum and dad's. So, and I got it back, and that's his teddy that sat in his bed. Not that one, this one. A little tartan bow. But anyway, I have a few new babies. I still love my reborns. I still love singing, but I don't sing as much because just with being unwell and different things to do. There's a sneak preview. I will show you them in a minute. I won't talk all day. I promise I won't gab all day. But yeah, here's my room. It's basically a space for the babies now, but it still has stuff belonging to me. Like I have my bows here, on a little bit of ribbon, a little bit of fancy ribbon. I turn my light on, you can see, if you can see. And I've got these here. They're actually jam pot lids, but I'm gonna put like pictures in them of that. And this is from my sister. You're a special sister, and I hope you know it's true that if we could choose our family, then I would still choose you. I love my sister. And then we've got a few outfits for my preemie Burnger reborns. They are Burnger dolls, but they're very realistic. I find them so realistic, and they've been reborn as well. So, Mommy's little girl. I thought it said star. And then a few dresses. Yeah, but I don't really wear these a lot on them, just really for photos and stuff. And we're going to be doing photo shoots and making videos to upload. I have a few on the computer I can upload, but it's just passwords, as I said. I can't remember them all. So not much has changed. I'm getting a Naisha bug doll. It's from America. She's coming all the way from Florida to Northern Ireland here, and she is an African American toddler. Well, she's 22 inches, the same as Maya was. My little redhead in my last videos, one of them. And I'm getting her because I have all them clothes over here to fit her, but I didn't have any baby that size, so I really wanted an African American one, so I'm going for her. Okay, I'm going to start with this little baby, and she's sleeping, and this is Shania Dwight. Shania and then Dwight, D-W-I-G-H-T. And she is wearing her little earrings. She has, oh, I'm going to knock everything over. She's painted hair, but look how well it's done. She's painted hair, look how well it's done. Yep, just repeat yourself, girlfriend. And she has her little blankie. She's wearing a little vest with bunnies and ducks, bunnies and rocking horses on, and she's snuggling her little teddy. This is her dummy. It's magnetic, and then she's her dummy clip. Saying Shania Dwight. Got it the wrong way around, have we? And her little tongue hangs out of her mouth, so I don't want to pull her and fuss her too much, but let me see, let me get you sorted, missus. Give you your teddy. There's her little tongue hangs out of her mouth. This camera doesn't do any, doesn't give the details or anything, but she's like slightly mottled skin, veining and stuff. And then she's an open hand here. An open hand here. So she's got that. And then she's got her hand, which is half closed here. And you see the painted nails. So this is what she looks like. I haven't actually seen her with her hat facing that way, because I only put it on her last night because the window was open. I didn't want her to get cold, but that's her. She's a big girl. She's a 22 inch, or no, about a 20 inch. Sorry, my new baby's 22 inches and Maya was 22 inches. So she's wearing her frilly socks, and yeah, she's really a lovely girl. So this is Miss Shania Dwight. Sorry I'm fussing, but I like to get everything right. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, especially when it comes to my babies. But yeah, and this is the crib she's in. So I just have this resting on the wooden part of the crib, just so you wouldn't do that with a real baby, but I have it in hers. And then we've got our toys, and then Naisha's coming in a ladybug outfit. I don't know if I'm keeping the name Naisha, but I do love it. So she has a ladybug there for her. But this wee woman stays in the cot most of the time. So, okay, you look uncomfortable, missus. So I will show you her painted hair. There you go. Comes forward in like a V. This is her. It's my little baby. So, yeah. And I had one of my girls as a boy. That's the hat. But, yeah, so let's get it. We may seem more comfortable. We'll turn around. If you can see, there's fan detail here, just here, slight, if you can see. And that's her with her mouth open. And then we give her dummy or passy or soother, whatever you call it. I call it a dummy or soother. I know in America it's called pacifier. But that's her. So that's one of my babies, Shania Dwight. There's a little dummy clip. There's more fans there. But it's very light fanning. She's got her frilly socks on. That's what I went to show you. Right, so we'll give her little toy. I like to fix everything on camera. I'm so annoying, aren't I? So, I'm only after eating my breakfast, so I thought I was doing a big burp there. So, I'm just very forward. I'm just very, this is me, and I don't really care. So, I'm quite a shy person, but I can take a laugh with myself, you know. So, there you go. That's her. That is my baby, Shania Dwight, and I pierced her ears myself. As you can see, she's got the little forward head here, a little prominent forehead. And I can just imagine her waking up. I think she'd have green eyes, green or blue. Anyway, so there's an empty space, and I got this in a lovely bundle of clothes. If you look online, you can get like bundles of clothes. And sometimes it works out cheaper than buying them all new clothes from scratch, because I've got 3 babies here, but even them are a lot to clothe. So I've got quite a lot of stuff for little Missy here and my new baby. I found it really hard to bond with the sleeping baby, and I'll do a video, but I found imagining her with her eyes open and what colour she'd be, what colour her eyes would be, and her waking up, and I found taking the time out to just spend with her instead of my other ones, I really started to bond. So I'm so sorry that I cannot get better lighting. We always have the lighting issue we did in my last videos, and we still do. I just dragged a light over. So, there you go. There's Miss Shania Dwight in her crib with her little flower. That's her book I like to read to them. So, even though I make videos with my babies, I mean, I don't know what you guys do off camera, but I haven't been on camera for a while, and as you can see, I still got Reborns, and I still love them because I spend a lot of time with them off camera. I change them, I dress them. They don't have hair, but when I have ones with hair, they have painted hair, all of these 3. I would brush their hair, and you can even pretend to brush painted hair. And I change their dummies, and these 2 can take modified, cut down dummies, pacifiers, soothers. If I say soothers, everybody should know what I mean. Okay, so you've met my sleeping girl, and she's in there. See all the trees? I love sitting here with the trees blowing in the wind. So, this is the nursery room. So, we'll start with her. This is my newest baby. And this is Little Miss, I said the name Abigail with an E at the end, Abigaile. But then I changed it to Evie, and I didn't know when she was a boy, she was George Henry. I will let you see. She is a Beringer, reborn. She's a reborn. But she can take a modified dummy as well, which I will do a video on the dummies. But that is her. And she is the LA newborn Beringer. Reborn by Jilly Clark of Precious Baban, and that is my pram charm. This is off the pram, Special Babies. I love her in white, but she's wearing her little next little sister, Sleeper. Even though the tummy plates for display purposes, I actually have it on her because I'm very careful with them, so I can lift her up and stuff, and it just adds a little bit more weight, I think. So she takes a magnetic dummy, she has a magnet, but in this little nook dummy clip. But she has one saying Abigail, if I'm going to keep that name. So she takes that, but she takes a dummy bed or a normal dummy bed, or just with the tip cut down and cut at the sides. Okay, so that's her painted hair. That's her painted hair. She has a little bit of wax in her ears, but Missy over here has more. She's more lightly done, but she's beautiful. I just think she's so cute. She's my little baby. So, yeah. So she wears a hat. We've got our little hat on, and we'll keep it on because the window's open. I need to put my Shania Twain's hat back on. So that's her. So I'm expecting a new baby, my African American girl, which I'm very much looking forward to. But so she feels a bit harder here, but when you lift her, she's just heavy and cuddly because she's all cuddly at the back and behind her little tummy pit. But they are supposed to be used for display purposes. But I mean, each to their own. I just go with what's best for me. So that's her, and I love her. I find her very, very cute. She's blue eyes, and they've got a dewy look. Everybody thinks they're glass, but they're not actually glass, but they're very high grade eyes, and the dewy look. And there's her painted nails. Dewy means like a wet look. You know, she's got like, not tears, but as if they're watery, like so. And she has little wrinkles in her forehead. If you can see the little bumps here, wrinkles and stuff. So it's Missy. That is Abigail or Evie. I will let you know her final name. I like both names. So I'll decide which one. She's a wee preemie. She is about 15 inches. Okay, so here's her sister. She's a bit fatter. If you look, they're twins, but you see that other brown here, but she's a bit fatter than this little one. A bit more chubbier. And it says Mummy's Little Flower. And this is her. And she's got the dewy eyes as well, and brown eyes. And the painted hair, which is really well done. It comes all the way down to here. So it does, so comes all the way down to there. Wee wrinkles, and she's got fanning there. We like capillaries and model skin. Oh, I think these dolls look so real even when they're not reborn. But I love them reborn burger. So here is her dummy, and it's a cut down dummy, and it just basically fits in her mouth. So this is her with her little shoes on and her little sleeper, her little breeze on and her little sleeper. So I will try and get better quality videos, but she is very, very well done, and they both are. And sorry, my partner was just in there. My dog's in. Hi, Toby. Toby. Oh, ignore me then. So yeah, she's a 15-inch preemie as well. This light's not doing any justice, is it? That's her. So she's about 6 pounds, 6 pounds 2 ounces, and she's 3 pounds 10 ounces. But she feels a little bit heavier, I think, especially with her tummy plate on. She feels a couple of pounds more, but maybe that's just me. So this is the blanket. It says Ollie Oil. And I thought white would be good because if I change them from girls to boys, I could use it. And I do change them. Some people won't change and they're very serious and all. And I do take it seriously. But I mean, sometimes I like to see what they look like as a boy or a girl. And I have to bond with them. So I do what's best for me till I have a bond with them. And then I decide from there. what way I'm going to take it. So that's my newest babies. This is Ainsley, Ainsley. This is Ainsley, and this is either Abigail or Evie. You can leave a comment if you do watch these, and let me know what you think for her. So I have a couple of prams, and I do go out walking. Nice grassy area. I don't want to film outside to film anyone, but she's more in the light. Miss Shania Dwight. I like the name Dwight, but I didn't want it on its own, so I called her Shania Dwight. And I just love her little face and her little bit of hair. But I will do a photo shoot one of my Reborns, my Behringer Reborns, because they will be better quality. But I am back, and I always show my hand, I don't show my face, because you'll know it's me with a heart music note tattoo. And I will do a few videos. So there you go. And guys, just enjoy your dolls, and you know, bonding with them and stuff. It takes a few days sometimes, and you know, after the initial excitement, I find the bond sometimes it goes away for a while. But if you stick it out and you just try and keep going with them and dress them and treat them really like they're real, and you know, but also they're collectibles as well, you know, so you will, again, she's in the dark, you will be fine. So I can do information videos, which I'm more prepared for and not warbling on, but here you go. There's Ainsley, Abigail or Evie, I'll say Abigail, Ainsley, Abigail, and Shania Dwight. So I will show you a quick tour of this room now. We've got the crib. We had a big travel cot up, but I got rid of it. It was taking up a lot of room and I never even used it. We've got their toy. This is mostly sleepers. That's my dog having a stretch. This is mostly sleepers. And then we've got this lovely blanket, which is a special blanket. More blankets, and this is the preemie clothes, and this is some clothes that don't fit in these rails because I'm going to have rails all the way down here. Toby, you're not getting that teddy bear. You've already been told you're not getting that teddy bear. You have loads of teddies. Have one of these ones. Get it? Get it? No, you're not going in there either. Can't get in there. Nothing in there. Well, there's loads of stuff, but you can't fit in. Look. Here. Oh, Toby, don't snatch like that. Toby's he's a nice spoiled doggy, but we have to watch him sometimes because he just gets too playful. He's an older dog, but he loves to play. Get it. Get it. Now be nice to Teddy. Be nice to Teddy. So this is it, and then I got some bunting for along there, and I've got these little cool duck boxes. If you can see, I will do a room tour. It's some of my stuff. I mean, there's perfumes and stuff there in my Marlin box, and up here I haven't finished the painting, but I'm doing like a bunting paint work up there, so it'll be bunting, but it'll be painted on if I can't get bunting big enough. So there you go. Last wee peek at my Behringer Reborns. You just call them my Reborns. Done by Julie Clark. And her. And she's my bigger baby. She's a kit, but I'm not sure what kit she is, because it doesn't say in the back of her neck. Maybe it's below her, on down her neck, where she's above the cable tie, but below the cable tie, sorry, but I can't see. Tubes. It's not as dark as this in this room, guys. It's just really, it's just the light. But thank you for watching, and please come back. There will be better videos and slideshows and more when I get the time to work on them. So, and I'm doing a bit better, but I'm trying. just have to keep going, I suppose. Okay, bye guys. Say bye, Toby. Say bye, Toby. Say bye, Toby. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Get it. Get it. No, well, not like, well, okay, we'll go. Bye guys. Bye.